this is the air chisel. It's found on most truck companies with their auto equipment. A little bit of maintenance here. The way it works, pull down this collar. It's going to release some ball bearings and that'll allow the tip to set in. It has this collar here. Hold this back. It'll fall in. You feel it. Collar goes up. Now this is stuck. The ball bearings don't allow, or this collar doesn't allow the tip to come out of these ball bearings. Little maintenance. So we have different kinds of tips. We have the punch here, which is just a single punch. You have a cutting tip. See that? It has a little blade at the bottom. And you have a chisel. This is used to like take out bolts and things like that. This is used to tear off the skin of the car. You guys go over the anatomy of a vehicle. The outer shell is the skin. You cut through that. And then our punch. Little maintenance here. On your weekly checkouts or after maintenance, after using these, drop a couple of drops of oil, just air tool oil, to the bottom of here.
That was the first group you guys, then the last group we have.
All right. So drop a couple of drops in here, make your connections and run it. It'll lubricate the tool and allow the life of the tool to be extended. All right, pretty simple. You have your air chisel, your tips. You have your regulator. This is set at 100 psi. So we're going to go ahead and connect it, and then we need a bottle. Can you grab me a bottle, please? We got a lot of areas. Full bottle. This is going to last for about 2 to 3 minutes of air chisel time, right? So it goes quick. So if you know you're going to be on an extended incident, go for a 45 or 1 hour bottle. You have a little gasket here on your regulator. Just make sure that's intact. Connect it here. This collar slides down.
It's easier if one guy does it. Okay?
I like to keep this angled down because when you get to the very end, you're not going to be able to move this because it's going to be tightened. And you can use this as leverage. When you get to the point where you can't hand tighten it anymore, you get this. Bring it up.
They won't get any tighter.
They won't get any tighter than that. You can use this as leverage to bring up. Okay, keep this loose. Alright, so now, safety tips for this. As you're using it, never put your hands between the tool and the thing you're cutting. Put the it's set. Anytime you attach a tip, just like that, make sure it's locked in there right. We're gonna make all our connections before we connect to the bottle. You guys know why?
So you don't leak any air when you're making it.
So this is connected to the bottle, right? And you have this connected, and you're connecting this. It might be easy to accidentally press this, and then if you have your hands on it, you can injure yourself. So there's no chance of this operating in my hand, right? So now that everything's set, now we're going to connect to the bottle. Right here, there's a couple different types. There's a type that you pull back and connect, and there's a type that just pushes in and it connects automatically. This is the pullback type. So just give it a tug, make sure everything's secure, you're good to go. All right. So now you're ready for your operation. Now it's time to turn on the bottle. So you're gonna turn the bottle all the way on and then back and forth.
Okay, so the first step, you guys cook everything. Right?
Okay, so
Hook everything up.
okay, so everything's hooked up. We can go. Now we're gonna turn on the air. So open it all the way up. Listening for any air leaks. No air leaks. Back and forward turn. Okay, so you have two gauges here. The gauge closest to the bottle is your bottle gauge, right? It tells you how much air is in your bottle. The second gauge is the gauge that the regulator is set at. So we set it at 100 psi. So what you do, you can see is on here, decrease with the arrow this way, counterclockwise, increase clockwise. So I want to increase the air pressure. And as I turn it, you're going to see this needle rise.
Go to 100.
You go to 100, right? As you get to 100, you kind of slow down a little bit.
And when you pass 100, don't bring it back. Just leave it on.
All right, that's it. Now you're ready to rock. So,
Any questions?
No, sir.
Hooking up. put it in service. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right.
Okay.
So anytime you gotta change the tip out, you want to disconnect. Why is that?
So that you don't accidentally
Right. So now you can change the tip out without fear of anything happening. Change the tip out, and you connect back into it.
And then, how do you take off the tip again, sir? Sorry.
So you pull the collar back.
Okay.
Good question.
There's like four ball bearings in here. So you pull these back, the ball bearings
Go in.
they're allowed to move. This will seat past those ball bearings, that collar. You go forward with it, the ball bearings re-engage, and it holds it from that collar back from going all the way out.
Okay. Thank
Cool?
you. Yes. Thank you.
All right. Just be cognizant of trigger. Have some trigger control. Trigger discipline. You're good to go. Give it a tug. You're good to go. Okay?
Okay, well, now we'll demo this thing, you guys. We're gonna go to the other car over there. So we'll have somebody on the boiler when we get over there, and somebody on the go.
Yes, sir.
So we'll demo first. See what happens. Okay, follow me, Kate.
Goggles.
You want to have iPro. It's really loud, guys, so throughout your career, just be cognizant of hearing protection as well. You only have one set of ears, so you want to keep it working as well as possible.
I have access to both sides.
If I have the bottle, guys, take turns. Why do we assign something to the bottle? So they'll tell us we're out of air.
Just driver's side on this one.
So if that happens, you guys,
Somewhere off to it. All right, so you guys are
all right,
ready?
cool.
All
So
the
you
tools over?
have to carry it. What do you carry? What if you drop it?
Just keep an eye on it. If it starts to run low, just give me a heads up.
Just take a knee and lift the bottle up. Let it hit the ground. Perfect. Let the bottom hit the ground. Lift it up. There, now everything you gotta do, stop it right here.
What do you want, Master? You tell me.
So what happens?
We have just driver's side. This is driver's side. That's all we're doing. Right here.
One of the main uses of this tool is just because the skin of the car. This is the skin.
Because it takes longer.
A rule of thumb for a safety rule of thumb for all tools: never put your body between the tool and the vehicle. All right. So you don't want to have your hand here because you have the potential to get pinched. So this can operate any orientation. So what we can do. Oh, another thing, never like dry fire this. So never pull the trigger and allow this to just not hit anything. Always have something that can have pressure behind it. All right. So this is not going to hurt you. Hold on to the tool. Keep it in the spot that you want it to be at. Get your purchase right. Now I have my hole there. So now I want to angle down. And so as I angle down, my hand's going to be under here, right? So I orient the tool upwards. I keep my hands away from it. And I want to angle down so that the tip of this cutting blade is parallel with the surface that you're cutting. If I'm like this, it's going to go into the vehicle and you're not going to be able to do a nice cut. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So keep it, once you make your purchase, and angle it down and be flush with the surface, and then you can go be on your right. So we'll all get a chance to do a line from like here to here or something, and then we'll just march across and give you guys a feel for it. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right.
Also, guys, run to go. Glass up.
Yeah, no dry fire.
Disconnect the hose. Change the blade.
All right, who's first?
I'll go after you.
So just walk in line. We all have. Make your purchase. All right. There you go.
Perfect. Bring it down. Bring it all the way down.